One last thing I'll say here is that Ralph actually, his whole story ended up being my first ever byline in a publication back in 1997. When I was living in South Florida, there was a newspaper called the Happy Times Monthly. Now it's called the Happy Herald, so it's still in existence, but it's under a different name. But at the time, it was called the Happy Times Monthly, and it was a newspaper basically that featured all uplifting stories about real people. I submitted a story about Ralph. I called it A Little Down Syndrome. They accepted it. They tweaked the title, which I actually liked. They called it My Brother, My Hero, which is very true. Ralph and I ended up, I mean, not only did they publish it, but we were like the headline for, they published like every 2 months. So I believe it was June and July or July and August, one of those issues. And there was Ralph and I, a picture of Ralph and I with the story on the front cover, which was amazing. So that's an amazing story. And it got published, it got picked up in a couple of, local publications. And Ralph, it was so cute when I shared that with him. He was still working at the time, and the hospital featured it in their newsletter. And Ralph was going around signing autographs for the people that he worked with throughout the hospital.